Hi all. My name is Veer Patel. Welcome to the house of Abhinandan Lodha. It has been 2 years since I've been associated with this company. Today we have got a very wonderful project that is One Goa, that is in North Goa, very close to the Mopa International Airport. It is hardly 30 minutes of distance from this beautiful airport, and the route is quite scenic as well. As we move forward, we'll talk more about the project. But first, let me talk about our brand, the House of Abhinandan Lodha. So basically, we are a consumer tech brand. We create gated communities where 60% is plotted land and 40% is open spaces. So this becomes a township that is basically an 100 acre of land. We have done multiple projects across India. There are two projects in South Goa, that is Imperial Goa and Gulf of Goa. Both are running at a 25% of return annually. Then there is Celebration Land in Mathera, Neral, the iconic project, which was a huge success, Ayodhya, where we have created the Sarayu. It is also a township where land appreciation is around 20% annually. It is one of the most successful projects from the brand. Then we have a delivered project, Isle of Bliss, which is in Dapoli. We delivered in September 2022. The investors who invested early at that time are having an appreciation of 110% as of now. So that kind of a brand we are. We want to create a name in the society as well, and we are looking forward for future projects as well. Now, as we talk more about our company, we are now coming up with a project that is in Goa. Goa is very famous for many things. It is basically a party hotspot. Then there are multiple things that are happening in Goa as of now. Yeah, as we speak, there are two airports, Dabolim Airport and Mopa International Airport. There are 32 plus five-star hotels in Goa as well. So basically, the whole development of Goa is turning. So it is a right time and a right opportunity to enter into this market as of now. So if we talk about the NH66 Mumbai Goa highway, that is a 471 kilometer of a lane, where it will be a four lane in the future, and this will reduce the timeline to 6 hours. So it will be quite easy and convenient to travel from Mumbai to Goa in the future as well. Then there are uh, other factors as well which are also influencing. It is the third highest number of five-star hotels in the city. Over and above this, there are electrifying clubs as well. There is LPK Waterfront, Sinkyu, and many more, as well as the dual airport. So the capacity, let's say if we speak only about the Delhi NCR location, so there are 20 flights that are flying every day to Goa, and it is running at an occupancy of 75%. So understanding the whole concept and understanding the mindset of people who are going to this particular location, we are coming up with a project that is in Goa. So basically, if we talk more about Goa, it is quite difficult to acquire land. In Goa, there are major factors which influence your land buying decision. And the challenges are the Portuguese law, then there is church burial law, and then is Sanat law. Ultimately, acquisition becomes really very difficult. But we as the brand, what do? We give you a title clear land. And ultimately, this will help you to own a particular piece of land in Goa, which is not possible as of now if you go to any local developer. The current trend that is in Goa as of now, if you see, Candolim and Kolwa are two prominent locations exactly on the coastline. As I mentioned, acquisition is quite difficult. But let's say if you manage to do it, but still you will have to pay a very heavy price to enter this market. It is at a growth of 400 and 300% as of now. So after this point, reaching to a growth, getting an ROI from this point will be very difficult in the future. Over and above this, here are so let me just give you understanding regarding the location of our project, which is Bicholim. We are exactly on the state highway, road number 1. This road touches the NH66 Mumbai Goa highway. As I mentioned, the widening project 4 lane. This will also be beneficial for us in the future because the Panjim timeline to reach 40 minutes as of now will reduce to 20 minutes in the future. And ultimately, the connectivity to reach the Mapsa market or to reach the Basilica of Bom Jesus Church, Old Goa, is 30 minutes. To reach Panjim, where we have all the casinos, will be 40 minutes now, but in the future it will be 20 minutes. And all the beaches, as you see, Baga, Anjuna, Kalingud, Arambol. somewhere around 45 to 50 minutes, and that is a decent travel to reach out to all these locations as well. Over and above this, North Goa is also very famous for offbeat experiences. We know that we are little away from the main coastline, yes, but yes, we are covered by nature. There are many waterfalls nearby our location. There are nature trails as well, spiritual walks as well. So ultimately, this serves all the purpose of being in a location like Goa. Now, if we talk about our development, then there are certain things that are incorporated in our particular location, that is a five-star hotel. So in our previous projects like Ayodhya, we had affiliation with Dalila. So they were our hospitality partner. They were taking care of the whole land parcel. Here also we are doing the same thing. We will come up with the same hospitality partner. The benefit as an early investor you get is we are yet to reveal the name of the brand. So if you come in early, you get a good price point. If let's say if you come after the reveal, yes, then we are sorry to say that we cannot offer you a better pricing. And ultimately, the previous investors who invested early will definitely get an advantage of. The USP of this project is we are creating a 23 acre of a central park with a man-made beach and ultimately we are creating Bicholim. In Bicholim, we are creating a mini Goa. When I say this, as you see the reference images on the screen, this is the kind of beach that we are giving you. It's a private beach only for the landowners. Nobody from outside can come in and experience this inside our community. That will be a 2.5 acre of a man-made beach. The size is equivalent to football fields, two Olympic size pool, and five tennis courts. So imagine how huge the whole beach will be. Over and above this, we will also have a branded clubhouse inside the community. This is a 40,000 square feet of a lavish clubhouse. It has an indoor pool, jacuzzi, spa, sauna, and guest houses as well. Ultimately, what will happen is there will be a nightclub as well inside the community. As I mentioned, we are creating a mini Goa in itself. Yes, if you want to experience the beach life, you come into our development. If you want to go to a nightclub, that is also available here as well. Now, the whole architect, the developer is tying up hands with a professional that is EMSA in APD. He is basically a Spanish architect. He has created many projects across India, across Asia. When I say this, he has worked for Hong Kong, Malaysia, Korea as well. And ultimately, he's the one who is creating the whole development as well. That is 130 plus acre of a land parcel. We also have a branded gym. Over and above this, as I mentioned about the off-grid experience, little away from the main hustle and bustle, we are completely surrounded by nature. 5,000 plus square feet of 12 green spaces, somewhere around 30,000 square feet of green spaces, 3,000 plus trees, 30 species, 12 acre of avenue plantation available inside the whole community. Now, the picture that you see on the screen is our layout. We as a brand, what do? We create demarcate plot, we give you provisions of water connection, electricity connection, we complete all the amenities and hand over to you in December 2026. So ultimately, at that time, you will see all these amenities 100% ready. Your plot demarcated road connectivity is also there. These are a few reference images, and as I mentioned earlier as well, along with the pricing benefit, there is also a benefit of allocation. So let's say if you want to, on a good plot, if you want to invest at a right place, as you see on the screen right now, there are certain samples of villas exactly touching the beach as well. So depending on the allocation, depending on your time stamping, you can get an opportunity to get these plots as well, exactly on the beach as well. So as you see right now, there are beachside cafes, cabanas, pergolas, lounges as well. And then there is uh, volleyball performances as well. So everything as a developer, we are giving you not only just plots, but also amenities. The best part of this wave pool is that you can surf here as well. So water activities are 100% possible here. This is not just a common beach, it's a wave pool. This is the whole lavish clubhouse, as I mentioned about other amenities, indoor pool, banquet hall, spa, sauna, multi-cuisine restaurants, sports zones, everything will be available inside this company. There are open air cafes, pergolas, reflecting pools, multi-purpose sports as well. Also restaurants. Then there is forest, Zen Park, then events, picnic spots. river water park, everything is available inside the whole community. Now talking about this preposition, in case as you might be have looked into multiple projects across Goa, then you might find the pricing as you see on the screen. So one is title clear land, that is freehold, or that is leasehold land. So let's say if you find a freehold land, then this is the pricing that you will have to pay. Asagaon is 2.50, Kalingud is 1.35, Dabadim is 1.60, and ultimately getting a return out of this particular price point will be very difficult. Comparing our location, which is quite apt with all the amenities, what will be the pricing for our development? So we had kept an anchor pricing to our particular project, that is 99 lakh rupees all in, which includes all your stamp duty, registry charges, plus common area maintenance and plus corpus. But this was the initial pricing, anchor pricing. We understand that yes, we are in a pre-launch in the first phase of our project. We slashed the price. We kept it 84.15 lakh for a 1500 square feet all in plus camp plus corpus. But still, let me just give you the sweetener here as well. If you come in early, if you are willing to trust the brand, if you want to be a if you want to participate in our community, we waive off this landowners club membership for you, and ultimately your pricing comes to 73.53 lakh for a 1537 square feet. So you get 37 square feet extra, and this will be your final price. That is all in plus cam plus corpus. If you go for a bigger size, 1849 square feet, your pricing comes to 88.29 lakh all in. Over and above this, there is this payment plan, application fee 45,000, refundable money. Once we sit for allocation, that is 10%. Then after 30 days, we immediately take your 15% as well. So now in 1 month of time, we have 25% where we do your builder buyer agreement. Then in October, we meet again where you pay us 20%. Then in January, 15%. So every 3 consecutive months, there is a milestone that is to be paid. This is basically a time linked plan, as you see on the screen. And ultimately, at the time of possession, we take the balance 5% GST on infra, society formation charges, GST on society formation, stamp duty, registry, IC charges. Everything will be collected at the very end at the time of possession. So this was in regards to the whole preposition. Now my request to you will be, if you like the preposition, if you understand the brand, if you trust the brand, you will have to put an application money only, that is 45,000, refundable itself. So once we sit for allocation, that is the time you take an actual call to be a part of this community or not. In case if you do not like anything, if you find any problem in this whole project, you tell us, we refund your money back as well. Thank you so much.